hit that dab.
Yes.
Like Wiz Khalifa.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hey,
Come
sorry,
on!
I'm here.
You didn't even hear us out!
Our orders are clear. The Mistral Atlas border is closed. Please, have a good day.
But...
A good day!
Hey, if you don't want to believe that I'm friends with Ironwood...
General Ironwood.
Okay.
Yeah, General
Very well
Ironwood,
trained.
then
They look
fine.
like penguins.
But look, we
Yep.
have Weiss-Schnee with us, and we're trying to
She's
get her
like,
home
bitch,
safely.
don't bring me into this.
Approach!
You may approach the bloody gate.
I don't know, bitch, go.
They're penguins, what harm can they do?
Also, they're behind a big gate. She looks moody enough. Definitely.
Very well. You may speak with our commanding officer. We will fetch her at once.
Who dat? They're just gonna tease us with
What is that?
It's penguins. It's March of the Penguins.
Super weird. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, I may know this commanding officer. That's good, isn't it? If she's your friend, then maybe she'd be more willing to help us. I wouldn't exactly call us friends.
Oh no.
So it's not winter?
Acquaintances?
It's not winter now.
Colleagues? Former? Enemies? That's the one.
Wait, what?
Oh, yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas. You bring
Ah.
outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list for life.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, let's not give
Maria,
up hope
little
yet.
rebel.
It might be winter.
Maybe she's dead.
Oh, yes.
Nah, she's gonna be old.
Introducing Special Operative Caroline Cordovan!
I wanted winter.
Fucking Caroline, give her. Oh, she's a small boy.
Yikes. Even smaller than Neo.
Which?
She-devil.
I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time.
Oh, Cordo. You know they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right out.
Oh, Miss Cordovan? My name is Ruby Rose, and I was wondering if you would hear us out about...
I've already heard what your other little friends had to say. Miss Rose. What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you asked us!
Nice to see you again as well.
You civilians are clearly incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in Argus. So allow me to say this slowly with smaller words. This base, that relay tower, the very safety of Argus are all gifts from the glorious kingdom of Atlas. And it is my duty to uphold them as only I have the wit and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
This feels like
Maybe
Pokemon.
Atlas just
Yes,
wanted
I-
to get you as far from the kingdom as possible.
You're just like the rest of these Argus ingrates.
Oh.
This city wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return? The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
Please, we know your kingdom had nothing to do with the fall of Beacon. We were there.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's
Yeah.
why we need to talk.
The general is no coward. Atlas is strong.
She didn't
If
say
all
he was
the
a
kingdoms
coward.
plan
Yeah.
to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas
Jesus.
will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Yikes, this
Do you
is
guys
like...
seriously have to do that? If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home.
But the rest of you?
But the kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
Oh, fuck off with your faunish
What's
racism.
that supposed to mean?
It needs to be done here.
That's such a wise line. That was horrible. It's been a while since we've seen that.
Her
Oh, yeah.
ears folded
Well,
right in.
your face looks like a big dumb boot.
Way to show her, Nora.
Oh, little Blake.
I don't.
Weiss,
It's not up
I
to you,
told
my
you we
girl.
wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas. Together.
Oh. Big tears.
So, where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
The plan? The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over. I'm going for a drink.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we
Uncle
go.
Crow, I really think we should try and come up with something
Honestly,
together.
yeah.
What's his problem? It's not your fault we can't go on.
If he's gonna be a jerk, then we'll just come up with something without him. I mean, we've got Ozpin with us. He usually knows what to do.
hard dab on
What
that.
is it?
John!
That's someone's
Everything
house.
we did was for nothing.
That's not true.
Not your
Really?
role to punch
Because it
me.
sure does sound like it.
Not your
I-
role to
If
punch.
Seon can't be killed, then how are we supposed to win this?
Somebody offer something.
He's gonna grab him.
Great plan,
Jean's gonna
everyone.
grab him.
Look, none of this is great. We know. But
Yep.
we're not the bad guys here. Are we sure about that? What? He's in your head, isn't he?
Step away
Did
from
you
the
already
little
know
boy.
about this?
He didn't know any of it!
How much longer can we even trust him?
John!
How do we even know it's really him? What if we've been talking to that liar this whole time?
John!
John! Yeah. Chill out, boy.
It's just a boy, man.
Oh.
Moody teenagers, fuck's sake. Never have kids, everyone.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know!
Whoa. It's unusual to see Nora
I
so
think it
fucked
would be
off
best
too.
if we had some time to ourselves.
Oh, even
Even
Ren's an angst beast.
I mean, Pyrrha's their teammate, so I can understand.
Maybe we could all use some space.
Poor little
No,
boy.
Oscar, don't run away.
Little butterfly.
Come on, please.
Ugh.
Where are you?
You know, I came out here to avoid the yelling.
Sorry,
Her perfect garden.
the others went to get food for tonight.
Why not go with them?
I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I tell Jean and his team when we don't even have a plan? The Crow's out drinking, the husband hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him.
She's just
And
eating
there's always
lemons.
Jin, but we only have one more question we could ask her.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
Honey, you're only young.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Maria's
Oh.
gonna slap her up.
Thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Ooh.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Eye
I would
info.
be honored.
Sit back down, for Pete's sake.
Just like a little
Let's
puppy.
start with what you do know. Tell me.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors. Or something.
She's like, oh
And
my
at
god.
the Fall of Beacon,
That's all you know.
I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
Look, if I already knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yelling. It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me.
Ooh.
And even he didn't have all the answers. But what he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher. I never attended one of those fancy academies of yours, but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
Huh. You must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just Legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness. He found so little, in fact, that it made him cautious. How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless
they're stomped
something
out.
was actively seeking to destroy them.
Yeah.
Say on.
I tried to keep my powers a secret, but as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance. At the end of the day, those are still your most powerful tools.
What is your semblance?
Reflexes. A silly name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen.
That's why she probably managed
Combine
to
that
deal with being
my
blind.
training and secret ability to turn Grim to stone, or blind them, or vaporize them. And that's how you become the Grim Reaper.
You do it.
How do I laser beam monsters with my eyeballs?
First, you stop thinking like that. I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers. What did those moments have in common?
I was scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional, but more focused than that. Think. What is it you wanted?
Save them.
I wanted to protect my friends.
Precisely.
This version of
It
Red
is
Like
the
Roses is so
desire
nice
to
in the
preserve
background.
life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction. The creatures of Grimm were made by the god of darkness, but your light comes from his brother.
How do you know that?
I always knew how to use the light, but never why it only worked on the Grimm. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
Oh yeah, so that really was a silver-eyed thing.
The god of light. His eyes.
Well, at least that sort of
Okay.
covers that one.
Where do we start?
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grimm, meaning the only practice you'll get will be a trial by fire.
Oh yeah.
But what you can do is focus on creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
Yes.
But that can't be right. You said the light only reacts to Grim, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
Interesting. Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing?
Ruby!
Oh, hey, guys.
Glad.
What's going on?
Figured out.
It's Oscar.
No. Oh,
He's missing.
Yeah. Yeah, now you feel bad, John? Fuck's sake! You know it's gonna cut right now, right? Yeah.
Oh.
So, welcome back, Shark Boy.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
Just gonna move this memory card thing so I can start playing with it.
Okay.
Hi.
How's it going? How's it going, my dudettes?
Lead the discussion.
I'll lead the discussion.
Yeah, since you've been gone, we've been doing all the work. So.
Oh boy, that was an episode. The whole penguin bit.
I like how that's what you're taking from it.
Anyway,
It's a
no.
great starting point.
Let's start.
Let's start
Yeah.
at the start.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what did we all think about the shorty?
She's an absolute cunt.
I
was kind of
literally
okay.
couldn't stop myself rolling my eyes.
I was kind of okay with her as a comedic presence right up until the Fauna's racism, and then I was
and
like,
then she
oh,
was racist.
no.
And it was a hard no.
It was a hard dab on that. And I don't think Blake's had that for a little while either, because she
No.
usually covers her ears. So
That's the whole point of why she covered her ears.
yeah, so that sucked, and I want her to get punched in the face now.
Yep.
Well, I think the interesting thing is that she's the outgoing face of Atlas
Yeah.
in the Argus. So
Yeah.
It's
What
like
the heck's it going to be like when you get to
exactly.
Yep, that's true. that's a very concerning thought, given how Weiss was as a person when we first
Yeah.
met her.
Not great.
Doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
Not great.
Big hype.
Big yikes.
And then like they also follow. It looks like they follow Ironwood, insanely.
Yeah, they're like, he's not a coward, and they also seem to have a very bad superiority complex. That's like, everyone's out to get us. We're superior. We're better than all of you.
And also that Argus wouldn't be there without.
Yeah.
Without.
Elysian.
Yeah.
But they probably think the world owes
influence.
them everything because they like supply so much of the dust and the technology. They definitely see themselves as above the rest of the world, which is
And
shit.
that's a problem.
Yeah, I think they need taken down a little peg or two.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's going to be interesting if we get to Atlas, what the whole vibe is like.
Yeah. I don't want it, but I want it. Like, I want to see the characters deal with it.
I want to see how bad it could possibly be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have O'Crow.
A problem.
Continuing to disappoint his family, I see.
He is he's a big problem now.
I mean, I strongly empathize. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the situation.
Because like his entire life has just been now working at a lie.
Yeah. No.
Totally.
He's just like.
But I don't think he's not seeing. He's not seeing the bigger picture, which is a bit of a problem.
But in I can totally understand that his character is now thinking that he's seeing the bigger picture, because there's no way that
that's true.
it is a futile battle, so why not drink?
Yeah.
And I think that's...
But then it's the selfishness of it in its way.
But it's already been his crux, so... Like, why not fall back on an addiction when
RWBY looks ready to throw down with him at this point,
though. She's really pissed.
Yeah.
I like the new depth to Rosie's... to
Rosie's?
RWBY's character.
Yeah.
Like she's genuinely angry, and it seems the character has much more depth than she did in
so
previous
much more.
seasons, where she became a little bit of a Mary Sue.
Yeah. Not even a Mary Sue, she just became a sort of caricature of herself, which was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas now she actually has her sort of depth back, which is very nice to see.
Yeah.
I hope that little short gets kicked into the water.
Oh,
yeah.
I feel like several of them were ready to at that point.
Was it Yang's comment?
Yeah, Yang was just like ready to kill that one by the end of the conversation. I feel like Weiss also was pretty shocked by it, because like that's people from her like homeland, and it's been a while since she's met any of them.
And to thought like them.
Yeah, and to see like what she used to be like come out, I think would have been pretty horrifying.
And not only that, like these are her friends, these are her close friends that she would
literally would die for.
Yeah. And then they have to like be exposed to that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
Like not only the racist comment, but like
basically they're seen as lesser. Yeah, they're basically just seen as lesser.
Yeah, because they're not from Atlas.
Yeah.
So.
That winter tease
really
though.
Hoping it was
that winter tease though. I'll just get the commanding officer. It's just like taking it back. You're not allowed. Not yet.
You can't have winter. You can have this bitch instead.
Yeah. Oh man, it was good though, and I'm liking the. I don't know how long we're going to be in Argus, but now obviously with what happened at the end of the episode, I presume a little bit longer than planned, which gives time for certain Cinders and Neos to catch up, because they're behind them in the timeline.
Hot pursuit.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's going to spook me is if Neo like appears as an illusion. That would be tasty.
Tasty me.
Oh.
I do love me that Neo life.
Okay, what was the next thing? John? And
that wall?
Yeah. It was basically the remainders of Team Juniper finding out about all of the things that Ozpin had
lied about. And Pyrrha sacrificed her life for a cause that
she
wasn't worth it.
The thing was that it was worth it because it was stopping the power going to Salem.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's stopping the power going to Cinder.
But she got it anyway.
She got it anyway, but then like I don't think that Pyrrha's death was wholly a non-cause.
Well, if Salem can still be beaten, then no.
No. If she was fighting Salem, then I can see that. But she was fighting Cinder.
Yeah.
And
I don't think it's a total loss of a life, but I can see why they would think it's a total loss.
Yeah.
Because now they're finding out that Salem can't be defeated, so why did they waste the energy trying to defeat Cinder when she's not actually the main problem?
Yeah.
Salem.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can see why.
Sad.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that you called Oscar running out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did not seem like a happy. He looked at the door for ages.
I looked right at him and was like, he's a goner.
Well, like, he's like sort of started to find family in that group, but then he's come against
hardships that he didn't even want.
No.
He didn't want them.
No, and like especially with Jean and Nora and stuff, who were quite open when they saw him again and happy to see him, and now they're like, I've done a complete U-turn.
Yeah, and they were like, yeah, it's okay because we've got Ozpin, and it's like, oh well, Ozpin's actually a dick. Great.
Yeah.
So now we need to kick out Oscar too.
Also, they can't really have Ozpin because he sort of went into hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know that they've actually explained that to.
I think they must have.
It would have had to be explained.
Yeah, because it would have been the exact same question of, well, where the hell's Ozpin now then?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah,
yeah,
he's
but
like,
I don't know that they stuck around because
they would have done that before. I'm pretty sure that probably happened before John's punched a wall.
Yeah.
I also like to see Nora fucked off because we never really see Nora properly fucked off.
Yeah, she's always really, really happy.
Yeah.
But this time it was no happy.
I liked Ren. Ren was angry, but in a calculated way.
Yeah. She's
Like,
like, we need some time.
It was in that calm way that, like, when your parents are really raging at you and they're
they
just
don't
quiet
shout,
about
and
it,
you're
and you're like, oh, they hate me.
Yeah.
That was the way I felt with Ren.
Yeah. That'll be interesting going forward.
Mm-hmm.
How they're all going to deal with their emotions to reactions to things just now are pretty all over the place.
Backtracking a little bit, Yang's reaction
to what?
To the racist comment.
Oh yeah, she was gonna fucking.
She literally was
kill
in
a
so
bitch.
much shock that she couldn't even like react in anger. She was just shocked that someone actually said it.
Yeah.
I felt bad for her.
I felt really bad for Blake.
Yeah,
More
I
than
felt
anyone.
worse for Blake, but I felt bad for Yang too, because Yang's always like, yeah, I'll protect you, but then when the actual racist comment happened, she was just so like shocked that it did happen that she didn't know how to react.
Poor gal. I know. It'd be worth a rewatch that scene actually.
Yeah.
Because they put a lot of effort into like all the different characters' body language in the animation, which I really appreciate, and how they react to things and whatnot. Her little ears did a big sit on her head. Big cry.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we got obviously.
Yeah, we got the lemon
Sunrise.
stealing whore and in the garden.
The lemon stealing whore in the garden of Maria and Ruby, or Rosie in your head.
Yeah, and Mary and Rosie out in the garden.
It was good.
Talking about grey eyes.
I mean, as much as I always get I always get a little bit annoyed when whole scenes take up huge chunks of the episodes, but it was also sort of an important scene.
Yeah. Like this
So-
one I wasn't so mad about because it's been a long time coming that we've been waiting on the explanation
exactly.
about the silver eyes. It wasn't like, oh, here, we're going to take 10 minutes to explain something to you that you already know.
Yeah,
Like-
I also thought it was interesting that nothing explicit was said. Like,
Yeah.
You got a sense that there's more precedent for it to begin with, and you get sort of more understanding of it all, but nothing really concrete has been said. So I think what's going to happen is this in future episodes, that this sort of thing will be harked back to again and again, where you'll be like, that's what she meant by this.
Yeah.
So I
like
think
what they did with the Vision. Like the Vision was not inherently an annoying episode, but it was a very long episode with a lot of information in it, and I missed that about the God of Light. I missed that.
No, I actually seen a theory about that a couple of weeks ago, that it was that the God of, because it was either people were saying either Ozpin like helped to create them, or the God of Light put them as like an agency against the Grimm, and then the fact that he did that big blast was like similar to RWBY's. And I'm glad that fucking Maria picked up on it. The gal, good thing she was in the Vision.
Got those eyes, mate.
Those eyes. I can just imagine her standing there just like, what the fuck is all this shit that's
like,
happening?
But
and
it's
then she's
all in
like taking
blue
notes.
tone.
She's taking heavy notes.
All of it's in blue.
Yeah. And I like Maria a lot.
I really like her character. I hope she sticks around.
God,
for a
if
long,
she
long
dies. God.
I will like personally go over to Rooster Teeth and be so pissed.
Yeah, she's one of those ones that's just like the non-dying box.
She's, in my opinion, she's quickly going up to Glinda status. Not quite there, but like
you don't want to have it like that though, where you can't glimpse her.
Oh yeah, when the glimpse is overshadowed by just Maria's presence.
Exactly. Then that's the worst.
The fabled glimpse.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they're trying to do to like get rid of the Glimpse Glinda hype is just by hyping Maria up. So
And
that
there
when
is so much
Glinda
hype.
does actually come back.
And there is so much
No one
Glimpse
cares.
Glinda hype.
Yeah,
I mean, we started a movement and everything.
Yeah.
So
At
they're
this point.
fighting. They're fighting the
The good fight?
No, we're fighting the good fight. They're
Okay.
they're fighting the people's want for a glimpse of Glinda with Marie.
Yeah.
Maria. Oh, Maria. My god. You're
That's
really
what's happening.
fucking over the names today.
Yeah, I know.
It's great.
And then obviously the confirmation that Oscar had.
Yeah.
Blake looked really upset about that too.
Well, because she was like trying to input during the argument with the rest of Juniper. She was
Yeah,
trying
they
to say
just wouldn't
something.
listen.
Yeah, but they kept cutting her off, I noticed.
Yeah.
Because she has a very similar experience. Well, when they found out she was a Faunus, and from the White Fang, she ran away.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
She didn't want Oscar
it's
to
a bit
feel
of a
like he
witch
had
hunt.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was trying to stop that witch hunt from happening, but no one cared to
I actually
listen.
kind of like that parallel, actually, that she was sort of more outwardly aware that that might happen than the rest of them, because she'd been there, done that.
Got the t-shirt.
It's nice. Got the t-shirt.
I was interested. I found it quite interesting that old Rosie, when she interrupted everyone, like and Jean, she didn't actually speak in a different tone to anyone else.
No.
But everyone just listened to her.
Which is how it should
Leader.
be in the show. Is like RWBY is the main character. Like yeah,
she's the
people
leader
should
of not
listen
only
and
her
respect
team,
her.
but the leader of
Yeah.
when it was
But
Ranger.
In earlier seasons, it felt like she was the leader just because she was the leader.
Yeah.
And now it feels as though you like when she called.
Yeah.
It almost like struck out more, and you were like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Everybody's summer.
All Rosie's talking.
Everybody just sit the fuck down. But I also love that Maria can like daddy up on her.
Yeah, I
like she's
know.
the next level.
Yeah, I like how Maria, obviously it didn't happen in this episode, but I love how Maria can daddy up on Yang.
Yeah,
because
Yang's not been daddied up on.
By no one. Now even her teachers were like, Yang can't do that. But Maria's like, you're a little shit and you're gonna listen to me. I love that.
Yeah. So I just like, I think she does see them all as her sort of kids now.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I think it's. I want to know what happened to her. It's something really small, but I want to know what happened to the other scythe, because they were able to connect.
Yeah.
So I wonder if at some point she'll just go like, "Wah!" and it'll just.
Well, her semblance is reflex, like being able to sense things around her.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, she said she didn't even. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, she said that was just the name that she gave it.
But that might make sense as to why she was such a fucking badass as the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see it go both ways. That's the truth, and that's what her semblance, or that she's lying about that.
Maria, a liar?
That just seems like.
I can't believe that you would
such
call that sweet old lady a liar.
What, Marie? A liar? No. I think.
Marie liar. Oh, new theory video.
Her middle name.
Maria the liar Calavera.
Yep.
Calavera.
Right, I think we need to end the discussion here.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just
Do
very
you have
excited for
anything
next
else
time.
to say, Shark Boy?
I have one more thing to say.
Oh.
It's just like, see you in the flip side.
Oh, got him.